Boom! What's up, Wanderers? We're back, and we're here with a really special review today. This is the Rainmaker from Greenroom 136, straight out of Malaysia. Now, you may be saying, I think we've seen this bag before, and you would be right, because about a month and a half, almost 2 months ago, we did a kind of an unboxing and first impressions about this bag. Since that time, I've had a chance to not only use this bag as a daily driver, but I've also taken this bag on a 2-week trip to the United Kingdom. It was a kind of one bag travel situation. Load this thing out with my changes of clothes, my toiletries, all that stuff, the tech that I needed for my filming. Did that for my main channel. If you want to go check out those videos, it's over on Bit of a Wander, the main channel. And that link is always in every video description. Check that out if you get a chance. But I wanted to do a full review on this bag now that I've had the chance to live with it for a while and really understand what this bag is all about. So, you know what we do on this channel. We do one-take bag reviews, and with those reviews, we're going to do a full walk through the bag, outside and then inside, all the pockets and nooks and crannies, and then 2 things that we love about the bag, 2 things that not so much, and then an overall recommendation. Should you buy yourself a Greenroom 136 Rainmaker straight from Malaysia? All right, let's dive in. There's a lot to talk about with this one, so buckle up, grab yourself a beer or a non-alcoholic beverage of your choice, and we're gonna get started. So, from the front, on this bag, you can see quite a bit going on, okay? Custom paracord zippers, you get to add those in any color that you want. Zipper pulls. These are YKK, really beefy zippers around the whole bag. They're not waterproof, but I've never really had a gigantic issue with the regular YKK zippers and leakage of water into my bags. So good, high quality hardware. The whole bag, spoiler alert, is top notch in terms of quality, like absolutely absurd, top notch quality. So on the front, I've got the Malaysian flag. That's an option. I'm proud to support these small creators. I think that it's a really cool operation, and they are really making some of the best quality stuff out there. So love this brand, love to support them. And this flag is a kind of a conversation starter too. For folks who may not know Greenroom 136. Link to Greenroom 136 in the video description. All right, so we'll get into pockets in a minute. I have a morale strip patch with all sorts of absurd and awesome morale patches. You can check those out. And then you've got 3 strips down here of Molly webbing that you can use for attaching bags. I've just got some stuff clipped to them. And I played around with this, okay? So I thought about and I've got, you can see up here, up top, I think you can see in this video, I've got a pouch attached to the exterior of my Metro Monger from Greenroom. I attached it, worked just fine, but what I found is I don't really need extra storage with the amount of storage that's already in this bag. So your mileage may vary, depends on what you're carrying, I guess, but I've used this mainly just to attach knickknacks, little attachment points. All right, over on this side, I have a water bottle holder. That's an option, okay? This holds very comfortably a Swell bottle, a smaller, you're not gonna get an entire Nalgene bottle into it because it does pinch down at the bottom. But any 20-ounce drink, any bottle of water, anything you grab will fit in here. You also have a compression strap on the side, no problem. So you could conceivably toss something like a tripod or an umbrella in here and kind of cinch it down to the bag. I used it as a water bottle holder. Who knew? On this side of my bag, I have a handle and I have one on the top, and I elected to get kind of these handle wraps, which are really nice, and I actually got a couple of extra ones. They're X-Pack, they're really cool, and they're nice and cushioned, so I actually got a couple of extra of these, and I'm using them on some of my other multicam black bags. The VanQuest bag, the AdX, which is one of my favorites as well. I tossed one of these puppies on there, and it fits like a glove. All right, we'll flip around to the back. what do we have going on back here? We've got really beefy straps and attachment points galore. What I wanted to share that I didn't put in the actual first unboxing video is just, I've used it now. The bag itself, it's heavy. I will share, the bag itself, especially when fully loaded out, it's heavy. So what does that mean? The straps have to be really nice. And these are, not only are they wide and super cushioned, but they're kind of floating straps that kind of sit into your shoulder the right way. So the bag itself sits on my back really nice. The cushioning is really nice, and the air channels in between the cushioning also top notch. So if you're worried about how heavy this bag is, yeah, it's a heavy bag. You are going to feel that you are wearing a big beefy backpack when you have this thing on. It is not super light. You need to know that if you're looking for something super light, like a hiking backpack, sit in the bag for you. But if you're looking for something substantial with a ton of storage, which we're about to get into, this might be the perfect bag for you, but don't be afraid of how heavy it is because the straps are really, really nice. Okay, now you may notice that I don't have tons of compression straps on here, and that's actually because after screwing around with them a little bit, like you can cinch this thing up with the compression straps, but what I found is it's not overwhelmingly large, just kind of fluffed out to its full capacity. So I actually removed a couple of compression straps to make the zippers go all the way up and down without having to unbuckle things, okay? So, you know, up to you on what you want to do. You can also even upgrade the compression straps if you're buying a custom version of this bag, which this is. So that is, if you're curious about that, I've got a whole nother video for how to build a custom Rainmaker from Greenroom 136. I'll put that link in the video description too. All right, I think we are ready. Now, there's all kinds of little details that I should mention, like more attachment points, all the way around the bag, a little hook. I mean, you just got so much going on. And this whole entire thing is in this beautiful multicam black fabric, and yeah, I love it. I love this whole entire bag. The exterior is everything I want. The yellow here is kind of custom. I've requested that to be added. The yellow here is custom. So you get to play around with the custom bag builder. And again, I urge you to watch that video and just see how crazy you can get. And I've actually ordered one of the smaller versions of the Rainmaker just to play around with some more options and to show you guys different versions of this bag. Let's get into the pockets themselves. So first off, zippers are great. Love it. This is the pocket I use the most, and so I put a little kind of special paracord dongle on it. What's going on in this pocket? Glad you asked. All right, so look in here. You've got the kind of the trademark golden interior that is on all of the Greenroom bags. It's high contrast, and it is double lined, and it is beautiful. Super high quality. Not a thread pop on the whole entire bag after just tossing it around in rental cars and airplanes and everything, dropping it on the street, etc. So what do I have going on in this bag? This is my video section. That's how I've used this. This is kind of, I've got this set up right now for everyday driving, not for travel. When I was traveling, this is where I put all my toiletries, okay? So I had first aid kit, all my toiletries and everything in this front bag. And what do you have in here? This whole entire thing is a drop pocket that goes all the way down to the bottom of the bag, okay? And then you have a kind of a smaller pocket. This is an admin panel in the front here. It's really hard to show you, but you've got a smaller pocket and then two larger slip pockets, okay? I've got my video equipment in one, my dongles in one, and glasses in another, all right? Now we'll leave the bag like this because I want to show you this top pocket. In this top pocket, this is just kind of a sunglasses drop pocket, and you have in here really a great place for sunglasses. I've got my AirPods, I've got my wallet. It's corduroy on one side, and this kind of gold material on the other, right on top of the bag. Boom. I've added another option, which is a slip pocket on the front. It only goes behind the hook and loop morale patch. That's where I've put my face masks. We'll drop the gimbal right back in. Zip it right back up. So that's the front section of this bag. I like to think of this bag in 3 sections. You've got the front, the middle, and the laptop section, okay? Let's get into the middle section. We'll unzip it all the way down to the drink sleeve and all the way down on the other side, and boom. All right, so we've got a lot going on here. You've got more MOLLE here that you can do kind of any attachments you want up here. You've got a tablet sleeve / documents pocket, and then a huge main compartment, okay? Just absolutely huge. And so, you know, you can see the massive shape and size of this bag. There's a ton going on in here. What do I have in here? Well, let me show you. I've got my this is my first aid kit. I've used one of Greenroom's little knick-knack bags for a first aid kit. I've got a little stowaway bag. This is just a little hip pack that you can just toss in. This one itself is just Eddie Bauer. There's not much to it, right? It folds in on itself, and it's just a little crossbody bag that in case I wanted to use it, in case I needed it, I can use that little Eddie Bauer bag. That's this side, okay? Tons of space, tons of room. On the inside of the front pocket, you've got 2 zippered pouches. Now I've used these as kind of tech pouches. I've got my battery backup in here. I've got my air tag in here, and then nothing in this top one right now because, oh my God, there's 10 million pockets. And I honestly ran out of things to put in pockets for maybe the first time ever. But inside here, you've got, again, your big main pocket, your hook and loop. I said hook and loop. Your MOLLE webbing, and then you've got your 2 zip pockets in there. And this is just, again, a massive main section. This is where, when I was traveling, all my clothes went, of course. Tons of change of clothes, and I never found myself wishing that I had more room. There is a larger size of this bag. There's 3 sizes. This is the medium of the 3, but it's actually called the large, I believe. And then there's an extra large and a medium, no small. I don't know. But I never found myself saying, I wish this bag was bigger, or I wish this middle compartment would hold more. So I gotta say, they've really done it with this bag. It's the right size for an everything bag, and yeah. All right, back pocket. Let's talk laptop section. Come on. So we're talking obviously TSA compatible. We're talking full open clamshell of this back compartment. In the laptop section here, this will hold easily a 15-inch laptop, potentially a 17-inch, depending upon how big your laptop is, okay? So I put, with no problem, my 11.9-inch iPad Pro in there. My Surface Laptop 4, I mean, it just swallows it up. No issues. Now, look at the inside of this. Now, this is quality. This is gray corduroy. It is cushioned like crazy, and there's a secure kind of floating bottom. So not once when I toss my tech in this bag do I say, I'm worried about that. Not even a tiny bit. Not even a tiny bit. Now, what's on this side? Well, first off, you've got a massive drop pocket here that you can use the middle section for if you wanted to. On this side, you've got a big drop sleeve, very loose, and you can put just about anything you want in there. Then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 admin pockets. So, which is really interesting because you've got the admin panel on the back and the admin panel on the front. When I was traveling, this was really handy because I put my tech and my video equipment back here, And then on the front, I used it for my toiletries, and all my clothes went in the middle section. So it worked out really, really smoothly. I was delighted with the performance of this bag for travel and just how it is laid out and designed. Now I'm going to take this tablet out for a second, and I'm going to put this laptop in to show you one more pocket. So we'll zip this back up, and then I'll spin this around and show you I have another pocket right here. It's a hidden pocket and big enough for an iPad with zero issues at all. Swallows it right up. Perfect. So, guys, I don't know what to tell you. That is the review, and I hope that you can hear in my voice and see on my face just how pleased I've been overall with this bag. It's been great. It performed incredibly well as a travel bag. It performs incredibly well as just a backpack to carry around town. Yeah, let's do it. 2 things we love about this bag. First, I love how crazy you can go with the customization. These guys at Greenroom, now it's a small operation, so you're gonna be waiting on your bag unless you order just something off the shelf, right? It's worth the wait. You can customize the hell out of these bags. You can go crazy and they will work with you. Wait till you see how crazy this bag is that I'm about to, the next one I get in, the smaller version, I can't wait to show you this thing. But it is awesome. So the customization is the first thing that I love. I added custom colors. I added, extra pouches, all the pockets, grab handles, water bottle pockets. It's awesome. It is awesome. If you are a bag geek, and hell, you're watching this channel, so you're a bag geek, this is like nirvana for you. You can customize it, you can make it yours, and you can do X-Pack or canvas or multicam black. You got all kinds of colors and materials and options. You do you, okay? Second thing that I absolutely love about this bag, I've got to say, it's so insanely hard to pick just 2 things I love about this bag. So I'm going to give you the thing that I love most, and that is the utility of a couple of the pockets. Now don't get me wrong, I love all the pockets, but there's a couple on here that I think are so good, like top-notch, best in industry good. The first one is the laptop sleeve. Remember the corduroy material in the laptop sleeve? Bonkers good. That extends also to the sunglasses pocket up top here. This corduroy material and the sunglasses pocket goes the whole length of the bag, not just a sunglasses size. This drop pocket is pretty dang sweet. And then this front admin pocket, it's massive. It's massive, and the utility of that is just so cool. So that's my 2 things. I only get 2, but that's my 2 things that I love about this bag. All right, 2 things that I don't like about this bag, and this is torturous for me because this is my favorite backpack that I own now, okay? Sorry, Van Quest. I still love you, but this is my favorite now. Okay, so 2 things I don't like as much about this bag. Okay, first off, the first thing, it's just like 1.5 pounds too heavy. I hate to even say that, but it is. It's just a little too heavy. You are paying the price for getting a big honking bag. When you load it out, it is just a little too heavy. I didn't find that to be an issue when I was traveling because I knew that I was carrying all my crap on my back and it was going to be heavy. And I got to make my choices about what I wanted to carry. But just using it as a daily driver, which I have been because I love it so much, it's just a little bit too heavy. So be aware, this is a heavy bag. That's the first thing. The second thing is really honestly just me being picky. The 2 drop pockets. I'm talking about the one inside the main compartment and this one. I think we could have use this space a little bit more eloquently, okay? So we've already got a laptop sleeve. We've already got a tablet sleeve. We don't need drop pockets of this size necessarily. I would have liked the drop pockets to be replaced with zippered pouches, okay? Or elasticized, tighter, maybe subdivided, or at least give you the option as a purchaser. You can't customize the interior pocket choices in this bag. You can add a lot to the exterior, but the interior, it is what it is, okay? So this pocket and the pocket on the other side, the reverse, I would like to have zippered pouches that close off instead of drop pockets. That is me being like insanely picky because I've committed to this thing for you guys of 2 things I like and 2 things I don't like so much. Should you buy this bag? If you are a bag geek, if you love quality, if you want something that not everybody else has, you need to buy a bag from Greenroom 136. I am not getting paid by Greenroom 136. I promise. I just love, and I gotta say, I'm not getting these bags for free. I'm buying these bags because I love bags. And this is the best of what's around. Like, this is Tom Bean level of quality. This is best in industry level of quality. I promise. Like, we're talking made with love, like brown buffalo kind of stuff. Like, awesome. So fall in love with it. Try one. You can go cheap if you want. You don't have to go with a big honker. Go get yourself a Metro Runner or a Metro Monger. You'll see. You'll see. And I think you'll fall in love too. So that's it. That's the review. It's a long one today because I have so much love for this backpack. So much love. And I think you'll love yours when you order yours and customize the hell out of it. All right, everybody, thank you. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. We're almost to 500 subscribers. We're growing fast, and that's thanks to all of you. Appreciate your engagement. Thanks for the comments, and thanks for the support. If you're new here, please like the video, subscribe, and share these videos with your friends if you don't mind. Everybody, thanks a ton. We'll see you next time.